What's going on, everybody? It's Mr. Everything on the scene again, Nice day outside. Nice, really nice. So I'm out the sun a little bit in the trees, you know what I mean? Because that sun get pretty bright. I don't mind it, but, for the camera, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the wrong angle, that glare, you know what I'm saying, ain't the greatest. But, gonna do it for y'all again. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and I mean nothing stops the grind. Nothing. As long as you're still alive, you know what I'm saying, you got a shot. So, with that being said, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I always got something. This time, we got the lowrider again. Yeah, she all up. You know what I'm saying? And she is up in the air, and for good reason. Why is it up in the air, you might ask? Now, tall grass, but not that grass. Anyway, we up in the air on the back, especially. Got the front up, but we up in the air on the back. And I'll let y'all know why. Something always breaks on the lowrider. And what do we have here? We have the little, it's like a magnet solenoid, basically. This is like a magnet. And it goes on the shaft. There's a screw underneath here. And it basically sends the signal from the switch to this solenoid to dump the fluid out. So right now this is broke. I got it disconnected because it stays live. So if anybody out there, you got a low rider and you notice that you can't dump one of your cylinders, or just check the solenoid first, because you got the other solenoids. These the ones that make the vehicle go up. That's the solenoid to hit the switch and go up. This is what would make it go down right here. So this is out, but I found it online for 25 bucks. You know what I mean? So I normally don't give like brands and things like that, or companies' names, but for the interest of the lowrider, I found it on Hoppo's Hydraulics. You know what I'm saying? His website for 25 bucks, which is that's cool for me because don't cost that much. Now, that's the crazy thing about a lowrider. Something always breaking down, like always. Like there's never a dull moment when it comes to these things. That's some fluid back here too. Oh snap! Something else. Well, you know what? I might need to tighten up my cylinder because I noticed that I got fluid. It looks like a massacre back here. But once I get that fixed, I could put the back down again. I was adjusting. What happened was I was adjusting my cylinders. I mean, not my cylinders, but my pumps. Because last video, if anybody checked it out, I let everybody know that the back was going down way too fast, faster than I wanted it to. I wanted the back to go down, not too fast, not too slow. So I finally got it adjusted. And in the midst of getting it adjusted, I lifted the switch, hit the switch one more time to raise the back up. And right as soon as I hit it to go down, then the right rear, that solenoid decided, hey, I want to just go ahead and be stuck in the open position so it will not, let it go down. So basically that's what ended up happening. And but I'm just glad, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to be to a point where I can do some of the work on the lowrider myself, because there's not that many people who know how to work on lowriders, and when they do, if it's a shop, they're gonna charge you hundreds of dollars literally for something like fixing a switch. You don't know what's going on, so they're like, oh, okay, we can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, charge you hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to fix one simple part. If I was to take that to a shop and didn't know what was wrong with it, I can guarantee you that probably would cost me $200-300 when it was all done, just on labor, on a screw. They'd unscrew it, but I mean, that's the cost of not knowing. So, when it comes to the lowrider, I tried to do the best I can as far as working on it. So anybody out there, you can look at some of these videos and at least get some feel of what goes wrong with the lowrider and what maybe you could check out, if something goes wrong. One of the other things I did, though, finally got a little bit further with my with the deck. I got another little deck here. So let's see. You know what I mean? So I know they got all that copyright and all that, but we about to do a little instrumental. It ain't the greatest, but I mean, this thing was cool. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite little songs, you know. Y'all might know who that is. You know, one of my favorites. And I got this deck because it was super cheap. I mean, super cheap. Literally, this thing was like $16. You know what I'm saying? And I needed a replacement because this is what I had before. And if you look at that, super old. You know what I mean? I mean, this joint is old like toe fungus mode. You know what I'm saying? It was, I done had it for years. But this here, I mean, it's cheap. You know what I mean? And it's got the USB on it. You got the aux cord, you know what I'm saying, the aux input, and also got Bluetooth on it. So I could, you know, add a little bit of technology, you know what I'm saying, to the lowrider. You know what I mean? And now I just gonna go ahead and get like an amp, you know what I'm saying, to go with the speakers I already got. I got a nice set of speakers. I just really wanted something that was, you know, at least a little bit newer, and I don't have to worry about not hearing calls if somebody called me while I'm out riding in the lowrider, because I could take it from here. You know what I mean? So adding a little bit of technology to the lowrider, but not doing nothing that's like super expensive. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I do things on a budget. I ain't trying to be like everybody else. I ain't, you know, whatever you do, that's fine. But me, I do things on a budget, you know what I'm saying? Save money and still live at the same time. Now, that's basically all that I got for this time, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Matter of fact, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? So y'all won't miss nothing that I put out. Like the video as well, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be back at y'all again. Mr. Everything signing out. You know what? It's time. Before I get out of here, it's time to start going after one of my dream cars again. You know what I'm saying? I really want that Challenger. You know, I love to get me a SRT, you know, a Hellcat, all that, but I'm going to go in steps. You know, I don't pay attention to nobody else's lane. I'm in my own, you know what I mean? So really, I want to go after that RT. You know what I'm saying? That Challenger. It's time to go after it again. I don't know, between the Challenger or Corvette, or let's see, a Challenger or Corvette. I'm kind of like where I'm torn between. You know, I do also like those Subaru, those STIs, probably like a 05, 06 STI. You know what I'm saying? I'm being realistic. I ain't trying to doing no stunting. I'm a true car guy. I like to work on vehicles myself. If I can't fix it, yeah, I'll take it to a shop. But for the most part, I like to work on them myself. And so being a true car guy, I don't care what nobody else think about the whip. It's what I think about it. And I like to enjoy cruising, and I love to enjoy being able to ride down the road, have that American muscle, you know, even an import, you know what I'm saying, if it's got enough horsepower and it's boosted. Because I ain't getting no more regular 4-cylinders. I'm not spending $1,000 to have some engine that's only putting out 220 horses because it's bigger and it's in a Honda Civic. I'm not doing that. No hate to all the Civic. I did that. I started off, you know, with small Civics and Preludes and all that. But, you know, big man, need a big whip. You know what I'm saying? Something that when you tap it, it's like, boo, instead of, I ain't trying to do all that. But, I'm out of here. So next time, you know what I mean, tune in, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss none of that. And I'll catch y'all later.